Are you intrigued by history and science that have contested explanations? Ever thought, I'm definitely smarter than my friends, but not as smart as the experts? Then join Craig and Dave as they explore the mysteries of who the why the and how the will they actually find the answers? Probably not, but they'll have a good time trying. Welcome to Craig and Dave's Sci-Piece.
Welcome to the very first episode of Craig and Dave's Sci-Piece.
Yep, this is it.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're finally doing it.
We're finally doing it.
I'm so excited.
Me too. I'm wicked fired up.
I'm so excited.
No, I love this. Me and Dave, we've talked about this stuff forever. We've always had the same interest in these topics.
Yeah,
And
history gets me hard.
yeah. There you go. And that's it. And we've always, so just to introduce ourselves,
Yeah.
I'm Craig. This is Dave. We are co-hosts of a comedy podcast called Needless to Say.
Been around for 8+ years now.
8+ years, yeah. We just passed our 400th episode.
Yeah.
Last month.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah, just a few weeks ago. Yep.
And it's been years of before the show started, and those guys talking about stuff, and before we would start recording, everybody's just bullshitting and having fun. Warm-ups.
Yeah.
And me and Dave always talked about this stuff, and those other guys looked at it as like nerds.
It was a lot of like he and I would start talking. Did you see this? Did you see that? And then they would be like,
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They would get bored real fast, So
here we are.
here we are. Yeah,
And they're not here to tell us to shut up.
Yeah, and I love it. I'm excited. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna talk about the unexplained. Like we both love history.
History's mysteries.
History's mysteries, exactly.
Yeah.
That is a good way to say it.
I love this
even
stuff.
though it's probably trademarked. Because isn't that a show?
Yeah, but we're not using it as a show. It's just
No,
it was just
yeah.
a general description.
A general description, and we'll talk about all that stuff.
But
and
this is going to be the comedy podcast we do regularly is very, I don't say unstructured, but it's unstructured.
yeah, it's a lot of riffing.
It's four guys drinking and BSing and doing what four guys do on Friday nights. Like hanging out.
So now we're just cutting it down to two.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Two smart ones.
Yeah.
Right. And the two
Yeah.
most accomplished comedians. But this is going to be focused, like one topic an episode. And
Yes.
that's really our goal is like,
Yeah.
all right, let's nerd out on this one thing for whatever this episode is.
Yeah,
They're going to be
exactly.
shorter bites.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
Nothing. Not we're not doing a Joe Rogan episode 3 hour.
I don't have enough brain power to do that.
unless our boy ever comes on.
Yeah, if Josh Gaze comes on, I'll record
Yeah.
all weekend.
Yeah.
Straight. Like I will
Straight
diaper
through.
that thing. I'll go at it.
Yeah.
We're in Rhode Island, Josh, by the way. I know you're a local guy.
Yeah, you are. He is a
Manchester
local
by the
guy.
Sea is not far from Providence.
Nope.
Just saying.
It's not. Yeah, you come on by, hang out. Maybe tell us what we said was wrong.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's been there. He's done that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
You can tell us why we're wrong, and we'll just pick on him for being
Yep.
tall and chubby. No, I'm kidding. But so Craig and I both have enjoyed like the History Channel before it became the History Reality Show channel.
Yeah. Yeah. It ruined everything.
Yeah, I would watch it for the actual history.
Yeah, that's what I watched it for, and I get mad now because sometimes I just want to sit down and watch one of those shows.
Yeah.
And I can't. Now I gotta search through streaming to find a documentary on
The
whether
only-
it's Egypt or Rome or whatever.
Yeah, the only things you can find there now that are like historical are like the World War II documentaries and things.
Yes,
because it's
yeah.
just factual.
Yeah.
But like recently, when like here's my example that I always tell people is like Ancient Aliens when
Yep.
it first came out. Like I was into it,
Yeah, me too.
like every episode, and they're on I don't know season 18 or 19 or
Yeah.
something preposterous.
Yeah, and it started out as just a special.
Yeah,
It was
that's
just
right.
it was just like a 2-hour special that they released, and then turned it into a show.
Yeah, because
And-
so many people were interested in it.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
But for me, like I love that show because of all the historical, like the places they went, the things they talked about.
Yes.
It's a 60-minute show. For 55 minutes, I was into it. I was like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's so
Until the
cool.
last 5 minutes when they were always like, well, it had to be aliens. I'm like, no, it didn't have to.
It never has to be aliens.
And that's where I got lost. I'm like, no.
Yep.
I would always get so mad. I'm like, it doesn't have to be.
No, I mean, and of course,
Is
there's-
it possible? Sure.
Sure, yeah, and I mean, yeah, you know, they would come up with some evidence. They were like, "Well, look at this drawing," and you're like, "Well, that dude is wearing a fucking spacesuit." You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like this on this cave drawing.
Of course, those people also eating mushrooms daily. Like,
Yeah,
who knows? You know?
exactly. It was some weird berry they found, and they were like, "Here, let's try this."
I bet if you ground this up
Yeah.
with these tiger bones,
Yeah.
it'll taste delicious.
yeah,
Right, yeah.
Oh, Glug died. We can't eat those anymore. You know?
It's a whole civilization of people with pupils bigger than their
Yeah,
rest. Like, it's giant. They're all seeing shit.
Yeah, exactly. But it was always an interesting thing because you would look at it, you'd see these buildings, like these places in Peru and around the world, and you're like,
did people
how
do
did they
that?
do that? Why did they do it? Like, what was the point?
Dude, like some of the places that like you see in India where they have like they've carved a whole temple out of one block
one
of
stone.
and there's like holes and tunnels. They carve drainage into it. Which
Yeah.
Is how do they do that?
How?
Like so stuff like that. Like I love those shows for that because most of it is seeing these places and hearing about the history. I'm like, that's amazing
exactly.
to me. But it was when they get to the end, like, well, it had to be some kind of alien technology. Like, no,
That one guy. It had to be
some kind of alien.
aliens.
No, it didn't have to be.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's where they got lost. But I love talking about this stuff, and no one else that I know. My wife, my 3 kids, my 2 other friends. They all look at me like, dude, stop.
Yeah,
Craig was like, I'm in.
I'm in 100%. That's
so,
what I love.
So
Yeah.
here we are.
So here we are. Yep. And yeah, so it's Craig and Dave's Sci-Piece. Mm-hmm. And
Oh, I'm out. Oh, thanks, Josh.
oh yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna do this show. We're gonna hit tons of different topics, tons of different stuff, and we're just gonna go for it, man.
Yeah, and a lot of these topics, like Craig and I have decided because they're some of the more well-known historical mysteries, places,
Yeah.
things, but also we want to have more interaction with an audience.
With an audience, yeah, exactly.
So we've set up an email address, and we're going to post
Yes.
like websites and that sort of stuff. So the email address is cdscipiece@gmail.com, and
Yep.
that's cdscipiece@gmail.com. We would love to not just emails like talk about this, because we're not going to do that.
Yeah,
Email us a topic and your thoughts about it, because
Yeah.
we want to include what do you think about this, and then we can kind of bounce things around and have a little bit more of a
yeah.
an intelligent conversation. Hold on, wait.
Hold,
Intelligent
yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, you forgot the quotes.
Sorry,
Because
my bad.
We are not experts
No, and
by
that-
any means. We're just regular guys who have an interest in
yeah,
it. And
we're more well versed than our friends, and if
Yeah.
you're watching this, you probably are too.
Yeah,
but we're not
exactly.
nearly as smart as a lot of the experts.
No, yeah,
And
exactly.
I think that's where most people fall.
yeah,
Because honestly, like a lot of things you can look at and be like, I don't know how they did that. Well, you can also look at it and be like, I know it wasn't that. What someone else claims it is. you know?
Exactly.
So it's I think it's where a lot of people fall. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, and the other thing of why do they not want to admit that that's when that's from? You know, you get certain things like that too.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll get more into that in other episodes that we'll talk about.
That's probably gonna be a common theme. Is like there's
Yes.
a lot of mainstream archaeology that's so set, and that's what we thought it was 100 years ago. That's what it has to be.
That's what it has to be. Yeah.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
And,
No,
and
it doesn't.
I think with, oh God, I'm gonna sound so freaking old. The advent of the internet and social media, like there's so many more available opinions and perspectives now.
Yeah.
you have to question things, and so I think that to me is fascinating.
Yeah,
Someone will look at
exactly.
it and be like, well, no, it could have just been this,
Yeah.
right? Like, oh, here's a good example. We have a friend, Manny. He's been in
Yeah.
construction for 30 years,
Yeah.
right? So I'm handy. Craig's more handy. Manny's the handiest.
Yes.
The handiest
The
Manny.
handiest Manny. Yeah. Handy Manny.
Like, I know how to do things and build things and stuff. Craig does too. But Manny's been doing it so long, he can look at it and be like, oh, no, just do it like this. I'm like, that's freaking brilliant and simple, and I never
simple.
would have thought of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think a lot of archaeology, mainstream, historically, has been those people that are like,
Yes.
I'm the only expert.
Yeah.
And they didn't seek any outside opinions or perspectives. Now, there's so many different perspectives because everyone has access to
Everybody
things.
has access to it.
Why
People-
not listen to it?
You got regular people finding Mayan ruins in the jungles just by looking on Google Earth.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
which is can you imagine that?
Yeah. It's like, hey, wait, what's that?
Well,
You know?
why not if you're an archaeologist be like, holy shit, let's go there and check it out.
And check it out. Yeah.
Why not? They're making your job easier.
Yeah,
Like that
exactly.
I don't understand. Like
Exactly.
I hate it's
And
ego.
it is because but I understand. So say you think that you're what is it?
Cocky ass archaeologist.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Who walks around town with an archaeologist like kicks my ass?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
an archaeologist. Like, who does that?
Archaeologist.
Like someone tried to cut the line at the
have you-
club on a Friday night. Like,
have
do
you
you know
ever-
who I am?
Have you ever met an archaeologist?
Not yet. Come
Yep.
on, Josh.
Come on, Josh.
But can you
Yep.
imagine, like that's what I mean. It's like, how dare you be that conceited?
Yeah, but I get. So people don't want to be wrong. So if you
I get that.
If you go, and you get your doctor. You're a doctor of archaeology. You've written papers.
Yeah.
You wrote books, and then something is found
It contradicts it.
that contradicts it and makes it wrong. You weren't wrong. You were
You were working off the information
were-
you had.
You had the evidence that you had.
That's
you
it.
came up with the hypothesis of what was going on at that time,
Right.
and that was the most accurate assumption.
Yeah, like why not? Like
And then you find something else, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, like
could have been this.
it could have been this. That's not your fault. You're not stupid,
Right.
But they don't want to They don't want to be wrong, and they don't want to. I
Lose
wouldn't say
credibility,
Lose
would be my guess,
credibility,
yeah.
and how you would. What I don't understand is why would you lose credibility if you wrote something up on with the current information that you had, the most
Right.
accurate hypothesis you could come up with. Why would they do that?
Right. In 1958, smoking was healthy for pregnant women.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Oh, you got a sore throat? Have some Lucky Strikes
Right,
to
yeah.
relax
Oh,
your
you-
throat
you-
muscles.
You need a menthol
yeah.
cigarette for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine if Vicks made cigarettes.
Yeah. Like, oh, you got diarrhea? Let me put these leeches on your. Let me put these leeches on your temples. You know what I mean? Like, she gets figured out after a while.
I have chapped lips. Oh, rub some of mom's urine on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's-
you do your best with what you have at the time. But I think that's been a big problem is like the unwillingness to adjust your
change
own
things.
opinion or
Yeah,
perspective.
exactly.
But now it's getting harder and harder.
Yeah,
Because if something gets discovered now, like you said, people are discovering things with Google Earth.
yeah,
It's
a
like,
lot.
oh shit.
Yeah.
And no one's going to look to an archaeologist now or some of these people as the only authority.
Yes.
Because people are going to be like, now what? That guy's wrong. I don't care how
That
many
guy-
degrees you have.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
You're wrong. Yeah, exactly.
And I don't want anyone to think I'm saying I'm smart enough to make those decisions. I also have some common sense.
yeah,
Like we were talking, like we'll use this as an example. And again, every episode after this will be very focused on one thing.
yes,
But we were talking about like people drilling holes through granite, like in Egypt and wherever else.
yeah,
Like there's no way they could have done that at the time. Like, no, you're looking at it from our perspective. Like,
Yeah.
we work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Those people had nothing to do but grind that
But
stone for
grind-
18 hours
Yeah,
for the
Until
first
sun went
28
down.
years of their life.
Yeah.
Because they died at 30.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's the thing. It's like, all right, if you're a slave and there's some dude over you, like, you're going to grind this hole for your entire life.
Yeah.
Guess what? That's what you did.
And you did it. And I mean, look at things like cathedrals in Europe,
Yeah.
right? Generations of families would work on these cathedrals because it would take generations of
right.
family to finish them.
Decades.
So you would have like this is the floor tiling family.
Right.
You know, like they've been doing it for 3 generations
Like,
now.
oh, hi, nice to meet you. We're the Mosaics.
Yeah. But those are the people, they were cutting tile with string and sand
Right.
to make accurate cuts, and it would take them forever.
But they had forever to do
They
it.
had it forever to do it, and then finally, 400 years later, when the cathedral was complete, you know, you're like, look at that amazing tile work.
It's not like they had to
Yeah.
wrap up their tile cutting to bring Billy to soccer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No, man.
No, it's
you did that. Oh, the sun comes up at 6:15. Your work starts
You're
at
there.
6:15.
Yeah, you were there, and you're like, oh, the sun's not down yet,
Yeah.
so I'm still working.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Billy, stop kicking that. Hold the candle.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just times. It was a different perspective,
Yeah.
and a lot of knowledge was lost due to certain things too.
Yeah.
You know?
But just think about how information was passed pre-internet social media.
Yeah,
Newspapers, books. That was it.
that was it.
Who was writing the newspapers and the books? Experts, whoever.
Yeah.
So like there was limited availability, so you had to rely on these people.
Yeah,
Different now.
so exactly.
But I love the availability of the information. This stuff fascinates me.
Yeah,
Right. We're gonna talk about I'll spoil it. Our episode 2, we're gonna talk about Göbekli Tepe.
yeah,
Fascinates me.
fascinating.
Those types of places, like those sites, like I don't know everything about it. I have my thoughts.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do too.
yes,
There's been mainstream scientists, and then the whole rest of the world that wants to look at it has their thoughts.
has their thoughts exactly.
And I love to dive into this. I'll talk about what fascinates me. Craig will do the same.
Yep.
You know, what experts say, what they don't want to say, like that. So those types of topics, like, why not just admit this? Those sorts of things. So that's what I love. It's just, I think back, so I'll use that as an example. It's how many thousands of years old?
Estimate between 11 to 12,000 years
All right.
old.
So 12,000 years ago, these people figured out how to build what this site.
Yeah.
That's amazing to me.
Yep. Yeah.
My stone wall in my driveway is falling down after 15 years.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? I look at that, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry, are we not swearing on this show?
Yeah.
All right, too late.
I think I already did.
All right, good.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my science teachers in high school would be like, oh, shit, fuck, I swore.
Yeah.
Right in class, like
Yeah.
this. Shout out to Mr. C. He's probably dead.
He's probably dead.
Not a mystery. He was a heavy smoker.
Yeah, exactly. So,
But no, so I think moving forward, so this is episode 1.
yep.
Episode 2 is going to follow right after this, so you'll be able to catch them both. But this was our introductory episode. Let you all know what we're into, what to expect. Like we said before, every episode after this is going to be focused on one topic.
One topic, yep.
We would love to hear from everyone. Again, our email is cdscipiece@gmail.com. Where are we going to be posting this? Spotify, YouTube,
everywhere
else?
So yeah, so like, subscribe if you want.
Oh yeah.
Just
subscribe on YouTube.
yeah,
Oh, my kid's gonna love this.
yeah. But my kid's gonna love this. No, but subscribe, follow along. If this stuff interests you, come and check it out. Like I said, we're not experts. We're just regular guys who have an interest in it. So we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
And it'll be a lot of fun. And if you got your thoughts and you got something you want to talk about, let us know.
Yeah. Send us the topic. Send us your opinions, your thoughts, and if we deem it not too smart but smarter than us, we'll bring it up.
Yeah.
But we do have Craig brought the Holy Grail.
We do have the Holy Grail.
It's full of a bunch
That's
of
a real
top-
one too.
It's the real one?
Yeah.
So don't drink. So
Yeah.
we can drink out of that one.
I traveled to the edges of Amazon to get that.
And that was episode 1 of Craig and Dave's Sci-Piece. Check us out in episode 2.
Thank you.